Welcome back, everybody. Time to open our first play booster box of Edge of Eternities. Did one collector booster box already. Did okay. I think we broke even on the box. Nothing really amazing there, but if this is anything like Final Fantasy, most of my luck is actually going to happen in the play booster boxes. I don't know what it was with that set, but my collector boosters were mediocre at best. Collector box did not have this cool card in it explaining all of the planets and some of the key players from the lore, which is a kind of a cool insert. Some draft archetypes there for you. As you probably know, play booster box is 30 packs, 14 cards a pack. I believe they dispensed with the art cards here because they are now in the collector boxes, which I am thoroughly ambivalent about. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on commons here because, frankly, no one really cares about commons. Not a lot of value there. Some of them will see play, not many of them probably, but we're just going to roll through here, see what we get. I believe the Galaxy foils are collector booster exclusive, as is, the showcase, the fracture foils, the singularity foils. So we're just looking for good solid hits here, looking for shocklands, looking for whatever mythics we can get our hands on. So just to roll through, since it's a new set, I'll take a moment, show you all the art. But like I said, we're not going to spend a whole bunch of time on commons. We got a Code Cracker Hound in the uncommon slot. Edge Rover. Dubious Delicacy. Oh, look, a Mana Confluence. Now that's a good way to start a box. It's not foil, but it is a Stellar Sights, and that's really quite lovely. Followed by Halia, Guided by Light, and then a foil common Comet Crawler. Mountain. And our token, Robot Lander. This is sort of the city of brass of the modern era. Blooming Stinger, Cavland Seeker, Beamsaw Prospector, Cloud Sculpt Technician, Bright Spear Zealot, Sky Stinger, Zookeeper Mechan. Moving to uncommon, we have the Uthros Scanship, Tragic Trajectory, Weftstalker Ardent. In the rare, Secluded Starforge, and Moonlit Meditation, followed by a full bore foil uncommon, and a full art mountain. I really love this mountain art. It's so cool. Drone Robot. Let me know in the comments, do you want me to read the names of the comments to you? Do you like being read to? Some people really enjoy that. Mrs. Havoc's a big fan of books on, audiobooks, I should say. I get it, Sometimes it's nice not to be the one doing the work. Caveron Skywarden, Gravblade Heavy, Divert Disaster, Banishing Light, Fungal Colossus, Oreplate Pangolin, Wormwall Sweeper, Zealous Display. Moving to uncommons, we have a Siege Ship Agrarian, Scrounge for Eternity. That's a long time to scrounge. Sunstar Expansionist. In the rare slot, Beyond the Quiet. Sammy's Curiosity, a little foil common there. And a swamp. I haven't seen that swamp yet. That's a fun swamp. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. If you're into Magic, I've got 2 more collector booster boxes and 2 more play booster boxes this set, and I've also got pre-orders for the upcoming Spider-Man set. I'm also going to be doing a little video for these Spider-Man welcome decks that they were handing out at San Diego Comic-Con. I have 4 of those that we can go through and take a look at. And if you're into Marvel cards, well, I've done a lot of videos about that. Sinister Cryologist, Auxiliary Boosters, Biosynthic Burst, Plasma Bolt, Hull Carver, Command Bridge, Mechanizoa, We're going to go with Mechanizoa. Bygone Colossus in the uncommon slot. Full Bore, Mechan Navigator, Melt Strider's Resolve. And then in the rares, we have Zoo Ephit, Osteoharmonist. Fascinating. And a Night Luminary, and a Forest. Pack number, I don't know because I haven't been counting. Nebula Dragon. Those of you who are my age are probably going to take one look at this and go, hey, that looks like the Luck Dragon from Neverending Story. Gravpack Monoist, Cryo Shatter, Weft Blade Enhancer, Shattered Wings, Galactic Wayfarer, Temporal Intervention, Memorial Team Leader, Atmospheric Greenhouse, Lightless Evangel, Atomic Microsizer, and this is my second Evendo Waking Haven, one of the better rares in the set. I meant to look up what this this art treatment is called, where it looks like you're looking through the ship windshield, and I completely forgot to do that. If you know, just tell me in the comments. This is a very land-heavy set. Oh, we got a foil Starfield Vocalist. That's nice. Got a Plains and a Robot Lander. Seeing a lot of Robot Landers. You know what's entertaining is I think they did the art cards in the collector booster boxes specifically to make it so that there wouldn't be so many tokens. But now that there's no art cards in the play boosters, there's a bajillion tokens there. I gotta wonder why they haven't done some kind of premium product where they just don't package commons in. You know, you can just pay for a 6 or 7 card pack that's just uncommons and rares and mythics. I think a lot of us would do that. We end up with a lot of bulk after we open these boxes. Perigee Beckoner, Cryogen Relic, Squire's Lightblade, Gene Pollinator, Bombard, Thawbringer, Automaton Torpedo, Glacier Godmaw, moving to uncommon, Biomechan Engineer, Dual Sun Technique. Then we have our first Shockland of the box. It is Godless Shrine. Really cool art there. Followed by Pain for All, Virulent Silencer in the foil, a Swamp, Human Soldier, Lander. Lots and lots and lots of Landers. Obviously, this being one of the first sci-fi sets, you know, I guess you could argue Infinity was a sci-fi set, but kind of the first mainstream, standard legal sci-fi set they've done. How do we feel about this? Does it feel like magic? Does it feel magical to you? Is it too sci-fi? I love the art, but does it fit? Let me know in the comments. Mental Modulation, Lux Knight Breacher, Diplomatic Relations, Oreplate Pangolin, Perigee Beckoner, Lost in Space, Command Bridge. We got a Station Monitor, Faller's Faithful, Reroute Systems, Eumidian Terrabotanist, and then in the rare slot, a Stelly Reclaimer, and Nutrient Block. Delicious. What flavor do you want, Sami? Bland, dense, or vanilla? I would take vanilla. I think vanilla is an underrated flavor. It gets a lot of crap for being plain, but there's nothing plain about good vanilla. Some Madagascar vanilla, some Tahitian vanilla, vanilla from Mexico. They're all a little bit different. They're all really interesting. That's one of the weirder tangents I'm going to go on. Caveron Turbo Drone, Gravkill, Mechan Shieldmate, Focus Fire, Intrepid Tenderfoot, Rig for War, Radiant Strike, All Fate Scroll, Eusocial Engineering, Vote Out, Lethobreaking. Moving to rare, Emissary Escort, Decode Transmissions Foil, and a foil swamp in the full art. Guess this is pack number 9. We're almost done with the first stack here. Dark Endurance, Ilvoy Light Jammer, Starfighter Pilot, Sami's Curiosity, Slag Drill Scrapper, Zookeeper Mechan, Cyborgy, Systems Override, Gigastorm Titan, Lash Whip Predator, a Raging Ravine, and a Beyond the Quiet. I really love the art on this card. I said that in the collector booster video, but it's just so pretty. I like packs with 2 rares. Tractor Beam in the foil. Have you had a chance to play with these cards yet? Are you enjoying it? Ilvoy Operative, Exosuit Savior, Fungal Colossus, Caveron Skywarden, Gravblade Heavy, Divert Disaster, Red Tiger Mechan, Swarm Color, Wedge Light Rammer. That one's really cool too. Mechan Assembler, Monoist Sentry. I mean a 4-1 for 1, come on. Yeah, it's got Defender, but back in my day, walls didn't have 4 power. Entropic Battle Cruiser. This is one of my favorite pieces of art in the set. That's just so cool. Mechan Assembler in the foil. A swamp. Take a moment, clean up here. Just tidy up a little bit. What do you guys do with your commons if you open multiple boxes like I do? They usually end up sitting in a box for a really long time until I either throw them out or am motivated to find someone that actually cares about bulk commons. There are not a lot of people like that. Biosynthetic Burst, Melded Moxite, Comet Crawler, Sinister Cryologist, Auxiliary Boosters, Zealous Display, Wormwall Sweeper, Hilderblade, Seam Rip, Roving Actuator, and Broodguard Elite. In the rare, we have Elegy Acolyte, Meltstrider Eulogist in the foil slot. A really cool forest, but I bet there's no trees in that forest. I really like to see maybe an Ancient Tomb. Just maybe. Ilvoy Galeblade, Night Luminary, Blooming Stinger, Frontline War Rager, Insatiable Skitter Maw, Automaton Torpedo, Radiant Strike. We have our Remnant Elemental, Dubious Delicacy, Servandum the Lucent, and a Codecracker Hound. And our rare, Menomina, Intrepid Tenderfoot in the foil. How we doing on Mythics so far? I haven't been counting. Let's see, we got 2 right there. Two. We're on pack 13. We have 2 Mythics for the box so far. Maybe they're all hiding in the last packs. We're going to find out together. Sami's Curiosity, Slag Drill Scrapper, Decode Transmissions, Ilvoy Operative, Exosuit Savior, Nutrient Block, Temporal Intervention, Galactic Wayfarer, Use Social Engineering in the uncommon, Wedgeling Rammer, Wedge Light Rammer, rather. Mechan Assembler. And their rare Warmaker gunship. Bright Spear Zealot. Another full art mountain. The mythics are hiding today. I'm tentatively optimistic about the Spider-Man set. I will say all of the San Diego Comic-Con things related to it, and particularly these welcome decks, are very, very beginner-focused, and I hope that's not the direction they take with the set. I hope that it's mechanically interesting, at least. But I guess we'll see. Diplomatic Relations, Caveron Skywarden, Gravblade Heavy, Divert Disaster, Banishing Light, Red Tiger Mechan, Nutrient Block, Interceptor Megan, Tractor Beam, Sunstar Lightsmith. We have Lava Claw Reaches in the full art. That is the first time I've seen that art. That is really, really, really gorgeous in that Stellar Sights. And a Might Form Harmonizer. Did I mention that I like packs with 2 rares? Seam Rip in the uncommon, a mountain, a Human Soldier Lander. I did get these Play Booster boxes pre-ordered at $105 a piece, so I don't need to pull that much out of them to feel like I broke even. I don't think we're there yet, though. Starbreach Whale, Starport Security, Germinating Worm, Cavland Seeker, Embrace Oblivion, Embrace Oblivion, Cloud Sculpt Technician, Command Bridge, Lost in Space. We have Invasive Maneuvers, Larval Scoutlander, Emergency Eject, the Eternity Elevator, Cavland Seeker in the foil. Where are you, Mythics? Ice Cave Crasher, Frontline War Rager. This sounds like slam poetry. Insatiable Skittermaw, Starbreach Whale, Starport Security Germinating Worm, Drill Too Deep, Edge Rover, Full Bore. Well, I'm mixing up my commons and uncommons. That's not a good sign. Got carried away. Bygone Colossus, Mechan Navigator. We have Sami, Wildcat Captain. That's a mythic, technically. It counts. Mechan Shieldmate in the foil. All right, I'm going to stop reading comments to you now. Hymn of the Faller, Survey Mechan, Specimen Freighter, Melt Strider Eulogist. We have an Anti-Causal Vestige, and we have a foil Anti-Causal Vestige. That's a nice little back-to-backer there. So that's 1 collector booster box, 1 play booster box, 4 Anti-Causal Vestiges, 1 showcase, 1 extended art foil, 1 standard art foil, and 1 standard art. That's kind of fun. I don't know why I sleeved all those. Sometimes I just do things. Monoist Sentry, Vault Guard Trooper, Steel Swarm Operator, Tenic Memorial Ensign, and we have a Might Form Harmonizer in the full art, Praying Mantis from Space. Steel Swarm Operator again, this time in foil. Pack number 19. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about this box. Melt Striders Resolve. Fallers Faithful. Station Monitor. Reroute Systems. We have a Livin class frigate. That's another cool piece of art there. And a Sinister Cryologist in the foil. Full art forest. Better clean out my piles here. Someone's going to tell me in the comments I'm making a mess. And they would be correct. That's absolutely right. Gene Pollinator is, I feel like a little risque for Magic. Caesarean Dirgecraft. Kind of looks like Galactus. Hemosymbic Might. Rayblade Trooper. Caveron Harrier. We got a Possibility Technician in the rare slot. Gravpack Monoist in the foil. Scout for Survivors. Always important. You want to find your survivors if possible. Alfariel Dreaming Alkalite. Annul. Terrapact Intimidator. We have a Sledge class Seed Ship and a foil Lava Claw Reaches. That is just really pretty. Look at that. God. Love it. Eumidian Terrabotanist. Caesarean Voidborn. Ruinous Rampage. Ilvoy Infiltrator. We have an Entropic Battle Cruiser. I think I mentioned earlier that I love that art because I do. It's just so good. Depressurize. That's kind of brutal. Eight packs left. Not my favorite box so far. Can't win them all, I guess. I have been doing a lot of winning lately. Mouth of the Storm. Fell Grav Ship. All Fates Stalker. Galvanizing Saw Ship. Finally, an Ice Till Explorer. Foil Nutrient Block. Foil Mountain. Tezzeret Tease. Get out of here. Pulsar Squadron Ace. Still seeing new cards here. That's interesting. Umbral Collar Zealot. Unravel. He is literally unraveling. Harmonious Grove Strider. I'm glad we got some kind of space brontosaurus in here. Weft Walking. All right. That's another mythic. A Rescue Skiff. An Island. And a Drone. 6 to go. How about a Sliver Overlord? How about that? Uthros Psionicist. Monoist Circuit Feeder. Honor. Halia Ascendant Cadet. We got a Space-Time Anomaly. And a Tragic Trajectory. So sad. These trajectories these days. They are tragic. Got a Rescue Skiff. Seeing a lot of that card, I feel like. Close Encounter. Seed Ship Brood Tender. High Market. Synthesizer Lab Ship. Cameron Turbo Drone. 4 to go. I sure would like to see something good. Honored Knight Captain. Don't really feel like that fits with the space theme, but hey, they're doing the best they can. Remnant Elemental. Servandum the Lucent. Same comment. We got a Watery Grave. That is only our second Shockland of the box. It's a little sad. Biotech Specialist. He's an insect scientist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's not an insect. He's got 7 legs. Bombard. Mountains Gandalf. 3 more. Scour for Scrap. Molecular Modifier. Dawn Strike Vanguard. We have a Dauntless Scrapbot. We have an Arch Enemy's Charm. We have a foil Stellar Sights Secluded Starforge, which just looks really neat. Oh, look, a mountain. 2 packs left. Show me something here. That worm is germinating aggressively. Desculpting Blast. This art feels like kind of a throwback. It reminds me of something out of the early days. Territorial Bruntar. Virulent Silencer. Siege Ship Impact. And we have Adagia. Windswept Bastion. It's a mythic. I'll take it. Cloud Sculpt Technician in the foil. Forest Human Soldier. Last pack magic. Come on. Come on. Cyborgy. I'm not going to get tired of that joke. Pull through the weft. I think that's illegal in some states. Blade of the Swarm. Starfield Shepherd. Sami, Ship's Engineer. We got the Lobster Citizen, Ragost Deft Gastronaut. He's legendary. He's making food. He's made of food. Delicious food. And a Larval Scoutlander. Oh, look, a sliver token. I love slivers. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Not the best box I've opened, but that's okay. I've got 2 more collector booster boxes. I've got 2 more play booster boxes. Look out. So we'll be back with those. As always, thank you for watching. Cheers.